Hello, I ask that you listen to the full video before commenting. I have evidence backed up on why this is a fraud by news sources, videos, and personal experiments. I will link all sources in the description. Let us get started. 1. George Floyd was experiencing cardiopulmonary and psychological distress minutes before he was placed on the ground, let alone had a knee to his neck. He was saying he couldn't breathe minutes before being placed on the ground. 2. The Minneapolis Police Department, MPD, allows the use of neck restraint on suspects who actively resist arrest, and George Floyd actively resisted arrest on 2 occasions, including immediately prior to neck restraint being used. 3. George Floyd was foaming at the mouth as indicated in a transcript of the body cam footage, which is indicative of a drug overdose. 4. The officers were recorded on their body cams assessing George Floyd as suffering from excited delirium syndrome, ExDS, a condition which the MPD considers an extreme threat to both the officers and the suspect, and requires extreme restraint. 5. A white paper used by the MPD acknowledges that ExDS suspects may die irrespective of force involved. The officers' response to this situation was in line with MPD guidelines for ExDS. 6. Restraining the suspect on his or her abdomen, prone restraint, is a common tactic in ExDS situations, and the white paper used by the MPD instructs the officers to control the suspect until paramedics arrive. 7. Floyd's autopsy revealed a potentially lethal concoction of drugs, not just a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl, but also methamphetamine. Together with his history of drug abuse and 2 serious heart conditions, Floyd's condition was exceptionally and unusually fragile. 8. Chauvin's neck restraint is unlikely to have exerted a dangerous amount of force to Floyd's neck. Floyd is shown on video able to lift his head and neck, and a robust study on double knee restraints showed a median force exertion of approximately 105 pounds. Now for some personal experience with the matter. I did a test with a friend where I had him do the knee on neck thing at full pressure in the exact same position, and I could breathe just fine. I set up some rules where I would tap the floor if I couldn't breathe and I didn't have to, and he put his full body weight on me. I recommend you do this test for yourself in a safe environment. I also recommend watching the videos of what happened before the event, as George Floyd personally requested to be placed on the ground. I have linked this in the description.